Hello guys and welcome back to Carsexposed. I'm Igor and here I share all my experience of working around cars in my driveway. And today we have this Skoda Octavia with heat core plugs. So I've got a new one here. It's original part from Volkswagen, £193 for a new heater core. And obviously it's getting cold here in the UK and the driver is not getting any heating in the cabin. The owner brought the car to me 2 days ago and I checked for any airlock, I bled the system, I checked for the thermostat, it is opening, I brought the car up to temperature. Everything's fine, the fan's working, the car is not overheating or anything. And the story of this car, he was coming back from London, he had the warning light for the coolant level and then he just added some rad weld into the cooling system, and 2 days after that the heating stopped working. So really don't like this stuff. You know, if you have a problem with your cooling system, if you're losing coolant, go to the core of the problem. If you have a radiator leaking, replace the radiator or whatever, but I never like to use rad weld. Let me know if you ever used the rad weld in the comments and if you had success with the stuff, but personally I don't like it. So let me show you here. That's where the heater core is located, and most cars you need to take out the whole dash and to be able to replace it, but I think we're going to be able to replace this way here. The only thing is this air vent is kind of in the way, so I'm going to try to remove that, maybe remove the blower motor as well. And then you have a little cover here and then 2 pipes. So I have a Torx 20 here, and I think I should be able to remove this air vent to the footwell. Yes, lovely. Now let me show you. I think we're gonna be able to remove this way. Now we have enough clearance for the. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let me get the other one. Let's see if we can. We're gonna have to take out the blower motor. It's quite small actually, but if it fits it or not, I'm not sure. I think the blower motor's got to come out. Yeah, will I be able to put in the angle? I'm gonna try to put this way. I'm gonna remove the other one. I might have to remove the blower motor as well. We'll see. So this bottom pipe seems to be 3mm Allen key. Yep. I've got some rag there too. Definitely gonna get some coolant. I flushed the whole system, emptied the whole system and flushed it, but we're gonna get something. Right, so that sits, and the top one, I think we just got a clip. Oh, there we go. Ooh, nearly there. There we go. I've got a little container here, just catch any water. Some rags. Now the bottom one. That's a bit tricky. Now what we're gonna do, gonna remove this cover. T20 again. There's one at the bottom here. one at the top or one in the middle. There's one at the top here as well, but I removed the other day. I didn't put it back because I knew this car was coming back to me. Right. And then that little cover comes off. Right. That bottom pipe is not very flexible, to be honest. Right, so we have this bracket for the cover in a way. So there's two 10mm nuts there. So I'm gonna remove that to give me, just loosen that, and it's fine. I just loosen those two nuts a little bit, and I have some movement now with that pipe. Take it out all together. There we go. Lovely. Now the question, do you have to remove the blower? Yeah, we will. We will have to. Yeah, it's not gonna come out. It's not enough room sitting the blower there. Not a big deal. Okay guys, so I removed 3 T20 screws. I'm gonna remove the blower motor and I'll show where they go, but it's one here, one on the sides and one at the back. Let me remove, it's gonna be easier to show you. So there's some clips holding it now. So one clip here, one there. The blower motor should come off. There we go. So there it is, and I'll show you where the screws goes. So there's one here, one over there, and that one. So the blower motor is out. Let's see if we're gonna be able to remove this heater core now. Yes, lovely. Excellent. So that's the heater core. Doesn't seem to have any leak or anything. You can see some signs of corrosion. There we go. We're gonna fit the new one now, and then hopefully get this heating going again. New heater core in. Okay guys, so we're struggling to fit the new heater core in, and that was on the back of the heater core, and it's one of those vent thing. There's a couple missing here and ended up down there, so that's why I wasn't able to push all the way down, and I removed it and I fit the new one in, and I thought press record and I didn't, but I'll explain you the process. So it goes in pretty easily all the way down, and then you fit the cover, because this cover you have to fit before you fit that top pipe. You can't do that afterwards. Yeah, so the cover next, and then you're able to fit the pipe. Refit the blower motor. Super simple. So there's an alignment, so pin here. There's one at the back as well. So align with those two pins and it goes in. Now reconnect to the cables. Now we've got 3 T20. Right, so it's all done. So refit the 2 pipes, put the clamp on, put the other clip there as well. Blower motor is back. I'm not gonna put the panel back because I wanna fill the system with coolant, and then test it, make sure there's no leaks. Alright, so just before I fill up the cooling system, this is the sort of rubbish that was inside the old heater core. So just heat a little bit, so all that sort of I don't know, it seems to be a mix of sort of scale with some sort of corrosion. Anyway, so I want to show you that. Now we're gonna fill it up the system. So this system is a self-bleeding. All I like to do, I like to fill it up the reservoir and let it drop. And I like to work, you know, you see the level now, it's full up. So this pipe here, start working that pipe, you can see the level dropping and the air also coming out. So that helps the bleeding of the cooling system. Right, so I just managed to put 2.5 litre of the coolant. Now I'm gonna turn the engine on. Press on the clutch. I'm gonna turn also the heater max position. And I left the cap, the cooling cap off just for a bit. Get some air out. Check for leaks. Oh, it's leaking. It's leaking pretty badly. Alright, so let me show you what happened here. So this clump needs to stay behind the pipe, obviously, to press it in. And yeah, I just had those little teeth right between the pipe and the heater core, so it wasn't pushing the pipe in. So that's fixed now. Let me start again. Hopefully this time no more leaks. That's good. Perfect. Top one's not leaking, that one's not leaking anymore. Fantastic. Alright, so I'm just gonna let the car warm up, get up to temperature, and then let the thermostat open and everything. Alright, so I'm monitoring the temperature, so we're up to 88 degrees. So that's going great. The thermostat hasn't opened yet. When it gets to 90 degrees, it should open. Let me check if it has opened or not. I don't think it has. Yeah, no, it's too cold. Alright, so I'm monitoring the temperature. We are up to 89 degrees. 90. So right on the 90 there, the thermostat should open now. Let me have a look. And I'm gonna check the level. Coolant level is good. And don't think it's quite open yet. I'm gonna wait a little while. It just got to 90. The thermostat should open. I'm gonna keep eye on that one. But I'm glad to say the heating is hot, coming out hot now, so I'm quite happy with that. Let me check the pipe again. Let's see. The temperature should have dropped a little bit. There's 90, up to 90. I expect when the thermostat opens that will drop a little bit. Accelerate. It's up to 90. When it drops, see if I can catch that live. Oh, there we go, 89. Always drops a little bit. 88. I bet now that pipe is going to be hot now. The thermostat has opened. Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's nice and hot now. So thermostat has opened. Quality level's too good. Down to 87. And yes, the heater's working perfectly. Nice and toasty. So that's it guys, problem fixed. All caused by a rad weld. I'm still gonna have to check for leaks in a radiator or somewhere because it was losing coolant. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, if you have used rad weld or anything similar in the past, and how you got on, if you had any similar problem. But I always recommend, you know, if you have a leak, go to the core of the problem, find the leak and fix it, rather than, you know, rad weld is for something emergency, which wasn't the case. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have used something similar and how you go on. And that's it. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and give us a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.